Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the South African closed for 2026. It is round 9. Apologies for the change in setup. It's very, very late when I'm recording this. Doing the recap for this, but I'm also preparing for my own tournament tomorrow morning in about 8 hours, 9 hours from now. It's 11 o'clock at night here. So, doing this really quickly, getting some final preparation, and then some sleep before my tournament tomorrow. So, we're going to do a broad summary of everything going into the final weekend, the final 2 rounds. So, round 9, and then the 2 rounds leading the weekend, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. So, we shall start with the women's section. And it was a very interesting day. If we have a look just broadly at the results, you will see that Robyn Julian Klaasen scored a victory over Maverick. Dhiya Naidoo scored a victory over Hailey Nell, which is important for the top of the table standings. Chloe Badenhorst scored a victory over Alexia Amruni. Sizakele Masango scored a victory over Dhiya Naidoo. We have, I don't know what, I'm sure we'll see what the official result is. Maybe if I refresh the browser. I don't know why the official results on this board hasn't come in, but you would imagine it is a victory for Anzel Laubscher. Perhaps it's, I don't think the flag fell. It's very unlikely. And then you can see Chisomo Boshoma defeated Jackie Grobbelaar. So in the overall standings, it does look like this. Robyn Julian Klaasen, she has appeared a half a point. She's got a half a point lead going into the final 2 rounds ahead of Chloe and of Anzel. You can see she has been credited with a victory, I think. She was playing Joya, I believe it was. So Joya was playing Anzel, who's number 3, and you can see she suffered a defeat there. So then we've got Hailey now on 6 points, still a point behind Robyn. It is going to be close. She might still be in the hunt. She's going to need 2 victories in her final 2 rounds. And Hailey is due to play number 1 Robyn. So it's possible if she picks up a victory there. She obviously can't play herself. And then she's playing Maverick. So she could pick up 2 very important victories and catapult herself to the top of the standings. But it is very much a 4-horse race. You would not imagine that Dhiya Naidoo or Mkitia Joya get anywhere near close to the top. So it is between the 4 ladies there. Robyn, Chloe, Anzel, and Hailey. And then there's kind of the mid-table. Maverick continues to struggle. Jackie Grobbelaar continues to struggle. Dhiya Naidoo continues to struggle a little bit. Then you've got Alexia Amruni and Chisomo Boshoma, who are doing okay. They're doing okay. They're both on -1, and they're doing all right. And then Sizakele and Masango on 4.5 on an even score. Now, in terms of the open section for round 9, it was a very interesting round because we had the brothers playing each other. Caleb and Judah played each other, and Caleb scored an important victory that keeps him in the hunt. Kaya Masabuko, happy for him. He's had a rough tournament. He picked up a victory against Michael Simpson. James Denham picked up a victory against Daniel Crowley. But Jan Karsten continues to dominate. He picks up a victory against Daniel Barish to keep his lead at the top. A draw between Kelvin John Klaasen and Banele Mhango, and a draw between Charlton Nyasta and Jack van Zyl means the open section standings after 9 rounds look as follows. Jan Karsten, a 2-point lead is absolutely ridiculous. He's got a 2-point lead over Banele Mhango and Caleb Levitan. And then, still a 2.5-point lead over the next 2, which is Charlton Nyasta and James Denham. You can see Judah really sent all the way back down the table to number 7. So it is, if Jan Karsten doesn't win this tournament, it will be amazing. It will be one of the biggest throws in chess history. 2 clean points. If he picks up a draw, the title is his. He has to lose both games. A draw in one of the next 2 rounds secures him the 2026 South African Closed Chess Championships for the open section. He has had a phenomenal run. He has not lost a single game. He has to play number 2 and number 3. So he's got his toughest challenges. He's playing Caleb and he's playing Banele. So if they both beat him, they're in the hunt. So they need to work together on that. But he's beaten number 4. Charlton. He's beaten James. He drew with Jack van Zyl. He defeated Judah. He drew then with Daniel Crowley and Calvin John. before defeating 10, 11, and 12, which is Michael Simpson, Daniel Barish, and Kanya Masibuko. He's having a phenomenal tournament. If we go into him individually, like 2385, so he's one of the strongest players. He's gained 16 rating points, which is not a lot, because if you consider 2158, 2200, 2200, 2100, 2100, 2300 draw, beta 2000, beta 2000, beta 2290. Okay, he's got 2225 and 2192. You know, absolutely incredible performance. A performance rating of 2466, a grandmaster level performance here, defeating all these guys. He's having a fantastic tournament. It is unbelievable. Year of birth only 2008. He's 18. Having a phenomenal tournament, becoming one of the best players in South African chess. It is unbelievable the tournament he's had, and he should have all but clinched the title today. But ladies and gentlemen, there is still round 10 and 11 to go. It might be boring in the open section, but if we go and check again, the ladies section, the open section, it is absolutely still completely open. We do have a leader, but she's only half a point clear with 2 important games for her to play. She has to play number 8, which is Chisomo, and she has to play number 4, which is Hailey Nell. So Hailey Nell still has a chance. Chloe Badenhorst still has a chance. Anzel Laubscher still has a chance. And there was some amazing chess to play. I do encourage you, go onto Lead Chess. It's under, if you want to go, you go onto the Lead Chess website, you go under broadcasts. You will see they will have some broadcasts there. The American Cup, St. Louis Masters, Prague International, German Bundesliga. But you will find Chess SA there. It does say round 5 is live. I assume it's because they're fixing something. But you can go to round 9. You can check out the games. Round 10 tomorrow at 3:15 p.m. before March 1st. Sunday morning, 10:15 a.m. They play the final round, and all will be known after that. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I know it was a different broadcast, a different type of video, but once again, and I will go back to the headshot for this, I do apologize. I'm very tired. I'm preparing for my own tournament tomorrow. The players do deserve maybe a little bit better from me. They're playing phenomenal chess. I encourage you to go look at the games. There were some phenomenal games today. I can't do them service right now, but rounds 10 and 11 will have the normal service resume very shortly. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, let me know about it in the comments down below.